What's going on, everybody? Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to remove your front door panels on your F-150. Real quick before we dive into this how-to, I just want to note that I'm working on a 2021 F-150 STX, and depending on the package of truck you have or the interior options that it was set up with, your door panel may look slightly different from mine, but the overall process to remove them should be pretty much identical, so let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is move to the bottom of your door panel, and we're going to use a ratchet with a 7mm socket on here to remove these two screws. Coming around to the corner of the door panel, you're going to have a red reflector cap here, and you can use a small flathead screwdriver or a pry tool to pop this out. And I'm just going to work it in from the top, kind of push forward, and it should just come right out of place. Once you've done that, you'll see that there's another screw in here, so we're going to use that 7mm socket again to remove this. Underneath the grab handle for the door in this little storage pocket, there is a panel covering up two more screws we need to get to. So you're going to want to grab your pry tool and kind of slot it in here right towards the top of this little panel. You'll hear it pop outward, and we're just going to work it back. There you go. And then it kind of comes out at an angle, and you can see from behind it, there's two white plastic clips holding at the top, as well as two little lips for the bottom that lock it in. Grab your ratchet and socket again and back these two screws out now. Next, we need to remove this plastic cover panel next to the mirror, and we're just going to slide our pry tool in against the rubber seal right here. Pop this forward, and you can work your fingers in. You're going to pop from the top, and we'll just work our way around. There we go. And when I flip it to the back, you can see there's two metal tabs at the top and two plastic ones at the bottom holding it in. So not too complex, but we do have one more hidden screw right here in this pocket, so grab your ratchet again and back that out. All right, with all of our screws and clips removed, we can finally pull the door panel off of the truck, and we're just gonna work the top a little bit, lift it up and pull out, and that's gonna undo the rest of the plastic clips that are just pushed into the side of the door. But as you do this, you don't wanna yank the whole thing off as hard as you can. You wanna be cautious because you're gonna still have some wiring connected for your door switches and your mirrors and everything. So once we get it back, then we'll look behind there and pull those connectors. There we go. The wiring harness right here going to this big gray connector is what controls your window switches as well as your mirrors. So we're just gonna pinch the tab on the front of this and pull down. You may have to wiggle it a little bit here, but there we go. To remove the clip for the door locks, there's another little tab we're gonna push in and just pull down, and that red connector should come right out. From here, you should have pretty much all the access you'll need to the inside of your door and your door panel. Now, with that being said, if you do need to remove the entire panel from the truck, you will have to pull out the door handle assembly as well as the lock. I'm not going to remove the assembly here, but there's a couple screws on the back that once you undo, you could slide the handle out. And the door lock itself is pretty simple. There's two black tabs that if you pinch in and then work down, lets you undo the lock just like that. So really not too much to fuss with here. So there you have it, folks. That's all it takes to remove the front door panels on your F-150. Now, if you have a super crew cab truck with back doors like we do, I'll have a separate video linked down below to show you how to remove those rear door panels. But hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.